Hello and welcome to Project Nexus's live stream. Are we calling this
You
anything,
said that
Callum?
completely wrong.
Why?
Because it's Podcast Nexus.
No, Podcast
Imbecile.
Nexus. Welcome to Podcast Nexus.
Ah, yeah.
Good.
Ah, this woman has a food fetish.
What?
I'm playing Watch Dogs, be quiet.
Ah, good. That's the perfect thing to be doing while trying to do this. Anyway. So, let's kick off with some channel news, Callum. Do you have any news you would like to share?
Yes, the fact that we cannot upload as frequently as we wish over the next couple weeks.
Yes, that's mainly because of GCSE exams. Relatively important, but you know.
What do you mean mainly? That is the reason.
that is the only reason, yes. So yeah, a few days we won't be able to record properly, like, for the next 2 weeks, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, which should be okay. So yeah, but otherwise we do have a schedule planned. On Mondays it's nothing, because we get to do nothing. On Wednesdays we'll have a free game uploaded from PSN free game uploaded.
Right, get on with it.
Isn't a new one out today, Callum?
I don't know, I haven't checked.
Ah, good.
But it should be because it's a new month.
Yeah, it is. Well, first of whatever it is.
June.
June. Ah.
Wow, you really need to look at calendars more.
I barely know the time and any time it is. What?
But everyone knows what time it is. It's about 10 to 7.
We're recording this on about 10 to 7 on the 1st of June. June. But yeah, on Wednesdays it'll be the free game, whatever it is on PSN. On Fridays it'll be WarFrame, and on Saturdays it'll be this podcast.
Yeah, WarFrame!
Well, yeah. Yeah, on Saturdays it's this podcast, but we're late because I got Wolfenstein, so I didn't want to record. Anyway, and then on Sundays it's Battlefield 4, which is today. For us recording that. So yes. What about Kinres, Cal?
Kinres is a douche.
Wow. So yeah, Kinres, the guy who makes that channel, if you've seen him, probably haven't, because he's an idiot. But yeah, he's our friend, and we might be doing videos with him. That's all I wanted to say, to be honest, regarding that.
Yeah.
So what about gaming news? You begin with your review of Watch Dogs, as you've got it, and I haven't.
Well, let me just say, Watch Dogs may not be the best game I've ever played, but it is surely up there. Right. It is basically, Grand Theft Auto with a smaller map, but hacking abilities that can let you blow stuff up and shit. What the?
My headset. Cal.
Hot.
Problem sorted. So yes, your review of Watch Dogs.
That scared me. What happened?
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I got Wolfenstein yesterday on a Sunday, the 30th of whatever last month was. It's actually quite a good game. The story's decent. The gameplay's decent, although it did make me sick when when I ran a lot. It's quite a big problem. It's like,
It makes you sick when you run a lot.
yes, the screen really goes blah, if that makes sense. But yes, anyway, Callum, other gaming news. hopefully you'll.
I haven't finished my Watch Dogs thing yet. It's sort of trailed off with the accident.
The accident stopped everything. So
Basically, it's GTA with hacking, and it's actually amazing. Because you can go online with your mates, and you'll be in a police chase, say, and suddenly, boom! One of your mates have set off a smoke screen thing that blows up one of the police cars and puts all the others off track. But the helicopter catches sight of you.
you could not say that in a slower tone of voice.
I wanted to make it sound epic.
Well, I think you failed.
I was chasing a van and I accidentally ran over about 6 civilians.
Good, good.
They screamed and I cried.
Oh, for God's sake.
Anyway, I can't think of anything more to say about Watch Dogs. The rest of the review is basically GTA.
Wow. Right, other gaming news. Now, you said you were ready for this, so you better, because I'm not.
Right. So we've got new games coming out, such as Dragon Age Inquisition, stuff like that. We've finally got some fantasy RPGs on the next gen console.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for them, especially Elder Scrolls. Been waiting for that for a
That-
while.
Yes. Speaking of that, that's been delayed quite a while now.
Yep, so is The Order, I think.
Has the order been delayed? I wasn't really looking out for that game because I don't really care
I've
for
been
it.
looking at that game. It has been delayed.
Oh,
No.
that's sad.
Isn't it, though?
It's just so sad.
Don't even go there. Ugh.
And of course, next year, 2015, we get the new Monster Hunter game.
Oh, what consoles will that be on?
3DS.
For God's sake.
Hey, it's a good console for one game.
I'm not buying... He wants this thing, right? He wants me to buy a 3DS just for Monster Hunter.
It's the best game ever.
Yes, it may be a good game.
People may argue.
People may argue other games, like, you know... I don't know, other games. Like Zelda and stuff
But
like that,
me-
good games.
Right, Monster Hunter is an amazing game. It's Japanese, which makes it even better.
Why Japanese people...
Because Japanese do everything and make it weird, which makes stuff awesome.
It doesn't.
Apart from tentacle
Yeah,
porn, that's just
what the hell's going on over there?
I want to know what they were thinking.
Yeah,
when they made
who was the man who invented that idea? He just,
He was like,
I know what to do. But... So yes.
What do you mean it's the police? I'm nowhere near a police station. How could they get there this fast?
Be silent. Any other games that you want to say?
The new Witch is coming out. That looks pimp, that does.
Right, so... Well, you mentioned Dragon Age Inquisition. What?
Okay, I think it's the first fantasy RPG, like open world RPG coming out.
Yeah.
On next gen consoles. It's supposed to be bigger than Skyrim.
Is it MMO
And the-
type? Or is it Skyrim type?
I think it's more Skyrim type. I think the other two games did have co-op in them, so possibly might have co-op.
Possibly. That's not...
Possibly might have co-op. I don't
That's not reassuring, Callum.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does. So The Witcher 3, 891, whatever version it is. What's that?
That is another fantasy RPG about a man that wields a couple swords and can also do magic stuff.
Well, very conclusive there.
And is supposed to be a monster hunter sort of thingy, but now his people are being med at. Is that med? I don't know. I'm rambling now. What else has happened?
I really don't know. I really, really don't understand this.
That new Evolve that's coming out looks really good.
New Evolved, I haven't heard anything about that.
You've not heard
No,
about it?
no.
Basically, it's a 4 versus 1 multiplayer game. 4 of you play the Hunters, which have a support, a tracker, a medic, and the other one, which hunt down this monster, which is the person who's playing by themselves.
Mm.
And the monster, basically, every time it gets enough food eaten, it evolves to the next stage, which is tougher for the 4 people at the start to beat. So, say the tracker has to find the monster before it gets too powerful, and then they have to try and take it down. The rest of the group have to try and take it down before it gets too powerful once they've found it.
If you can't get to bed at 9 o'clock tonight, just listen to Callum speak for a long period of time. It will work perfectly.
I actually agree with that, to be honest.
Anyway, anything else you want to add?
I was explaining a game. You're the one that wanted
I
to
know,
know
but
about
I didn't
it.
want to know every single thing about it. I didn't want to know, there's a certain texture on a certain stone in level 8002. Section 3, chapter 4. It's exactly
There's no
2
level.
centimeters from where you spawn.
I measured it myself.
We bought a holodeck from Star Trek. We recreated the game. I can't believe it. It's a whole pixel out.
I must kill myself.
No, please. I really don't want it.
Oh, this woman recently postponed her wedding. Oh, Ray. Dun 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 dun.
Anyway, yes. In other gaming news, which should be more interesting than that, apparently a movie has copyright claim Watch Dogs. What?
I don't know what you're on about.
So apparently there's a movie out, or well, coming out, that's sort of that Watch Dogs. It's sort of a copy of Watch Dogs, and gamers are going mad about it. It's, fun. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it
A
sounds
movie
that
called
interesting, to be honest.
1811. 18.11.
1811.
Don't know.
I don't like the sound of it.
But yes. Oculus and Samsung team up. I'm literally going through the website to try and flesh this podcast out. Oculus and Samsung team up for virtual reality device ports. I don't know what that is.
A more exciting virtual reality topic, the new Sony headset, which, oh my god, that woman photographs erotica. Anyway, I'm playing Watch Dogs, anything can come up.
I'm sitting here recording
Anyway.
things, having to edit 2 things today, and you can play Watch Dogs.
Hey, I like the game. That has nothing to do with it.
It's no consolation.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Sony are making a virtual reality headset for the PS4, which looks like it's going to be beast. I'm going to link a video in the description if it's going on YouTube.
Yeah, well, wait.
YouTube. It will be, okay. Of it, and you're in the shark cage.
Okay,
Epic.
right. Far Cry 10th anniversary. Bah! Happy birthday, pal.
Far Cry 4's coming out soon,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is.
I can't wait. I'm actually excited. Because I didn't get to play 3. I was like, oh, now I get to 4.
I never played Far Cry. I've played Far Cry 2. That's about the only Far Cry game.
I played 2. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get 3, and then I didn't get enough money, and then everything else came out, and I was just like, oh,
Yes.
right.
Just without the oh, Ray.
You've got to go, oh, right.
But yeah, on to other random news stories. So basically, we thought it was a good idea to find some of the random things, but unfortunately Callum's laptop won't start.
I don't have a laptop, it's a desktop. But
Oh
still,
well,
it's the
your
same problem.
desktop doesn't start, so I've had to find many news stories that are a bit weird. For instance, there's Egypt Hotel, or a hotel in Egypt, that's made of salt, which is tasty.
That's pretty
That's
badass, actually. I want to go
There's
there.
people licking the walls. And the manager's coming out, get off, you fool!
Excuse-
Go away!
It's like, excuse me, can you stop ruining my hotel?
Oh, that'd be a really
Uh,
weird thing. What happens when it rains?
that's
The whole thing dissolves. Oh god!
okay, you said that like such a nerd.
What?
It's like, what if the whole thing?
Ew,
I
what when
forgot what
it
you said.
rains? The whole thing will just dissolve.
Nerf, nerf, nerf.
I
Right.
had to. But yeah, George Osborne's cat apparently ran away from 10 Downing Street. Oh, don't worry, a homeless man caught him.
Oh, did he kill him and eat him like homeless
No,
people do?
it's actually quite a fat cat, though.
That's probably why he tried to run away. They feed me too much.
But yeah.
And he sort of rolled away because his legs are too short for his body, so he just sort of... It's like body's just
No,
rippling
that
everywhere.
never happened. But because like his cat's running away, the Mirror, I think this is, or the Daily Mail, the Telegraph, I mean, you know, all the other all the other newspapers as well. Because it's running away from the government, they thought it was a communist revolution, because they're a bit weird. So the caption is, "Long live the revolution, long live Chairman Meow's little red book."
Chairman Meow.
Chairman Meow. Long live the dictatorship of the proletariat. Oh, I hate newspapers pun. But yeah, there's an entire story on how this cat escaped. And like it's like a diary entry. Sunday, May 25th. Things are not going well. The cats down here aren't responding to my calls for radical change. Oh, it's brilliant. Anyway, another one. Angry man throws rock at Lamborghini Aventador. So yes, this man was apparently mad at a man running. I mean a car racing around. It's not even interesting, to be honest, but yeah. But now, on to more interesting things from the Mirror. World's dumbest bag snatcher caught after befriending victim on Facebook. So, presumably, this man walked up to a woman in the street and then stole her bag. And then went home and thought, I'll add her on Facebook. This is a good idea. And then added her.
Yes.
What? I didn't...
Apparently they're
A
idiots.
really big idiot. Riley Mullins, 28, was charged with second-degree robbery in Washington State. Oh. So this is in America, I think.
Oh dear. I don't really care about that.
But yeah, that's all the news stories I have. Unless we can find one in the next 5 seconds. Ah, King Jong-un! Always good things come out of his gob.
Right, do you know, right? In Korean propaganda, North Korean
Oh, have you seen that?
propaganda, right?
Shut up now. Have you seen that Korean propaganda movie to try and, like, advertise their army or something? That's always on Russell Howard's news. It's amazing. Oh, it's
No,
amazing.
I haven't seen
Anyway,
it.
what was you saying?
Right, in Russian propaganda, it says that Kim Jong-il and his dad created the
What?
world. That's what it says.
Yeah, so if you want to see a real-life Hitler, just go to North Korea. Visit today, £2.50.
What do you mean a real life Hitler? Hitler was real.
Yeah, but you can't see him. Ah, we totally didn't forget an entire section and have to come back to the stream thing. No.
Nah.
Oh, so yeah, the challenge section.
I still don't know what that is.
Do I, to be honest.
We didn't do the improv section either.
Oh, this can be the improv section, okay?
Oh,
Right, so we've got make up a story. So, Callum will say, what? A line, and then I'll say a line, and then we'll see where it goes. Callum,
okay.
begin.
Once upon a time, there was a boy called Timmy.
He was an odd little boy. Didn't like food. What the fuck was that?
Oh, that's amazing.
Ah, it's not over. Add to it, boy.
I forgot what you said.
He didn't like food. He was an odd little boy.
But unfortunately, he stepped on a staple.
Ah, the staple pierced his foot skin bottom place. Went right up into his bone, and it was there for the rest of his life, until he died at the age of 203.
Unfortunately, he was only 202, and it was his birthday today.
Ah, but people loved him. But no one came to his parties. It's your cue. The silence is your cue.
Anyway, the young, well, very, very old lad that took the statement accidentally had fallen over, and because no one was there, no one could help him up.
So, he retreated into his tortoise shell, and just rocked there for an hour and a 3.
Until accidentally he knocked the wall and a gun fell off and shot him through the brain.
And so, what was his name?
Timmy.
Ah, Timmy. And so, Timmy the tortoise didn't live to 203. In fact, he lived to 201.
But he was 202.
Ah, 202. Bollocks. R.I.P.
To that girl I used to see at Albert.
Shut up.
Aww.
So yeah, I think that went well. Do you?
No,
Oh. Why?
because I didn't really want it to.
Good. Anyway.
Oh my god, we just killed a 202-year-old man.
I know, we did, didn't we? Anyway, we do have to end it here. It's been about a 25-minute... Well, we don't have to.
What was the other bit?
There was no other bit.
No, you said that we haven't done the improv, and then you said, and then...
No, the improv was the other section.
Aiden can't catch the rat.
Huh?
Sorry, I was just reading what the game said.
Good. Anyway, so yes. That's all from Project Nexus. We haven't done this outro before, I swear. But yeah, that's all from Project Nexus and the Nexus live stream.
It's not a live stream, it's a podcast.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, sure, podcast. So yeah, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye, everybody. We shall see you next time on Podcast Nexus. Forgot the name.
Silence. Ah, yes, that's what we're called.
That's what we're looking for.
Anyway, say goodbye again. Just say goodbye.
Goodbye, Daddy.
And so Callum was never heard of again. Goodbye.